is up, everybody? Chico Grande, Chico 2 times, back with TFTC Gaming and back playing 2K again, man. Super excited to be back playing 2K. I do have next gen 2K. This is current gen because I'm finishing out my season with this one. I will be playing a my player next gen, but I'm mainly playing with the Lakers since Luka got traded. Still have control of Dallas, but I also did the Hornets for fun. I didn't play most of their games, and they're pretty trash. I almost managed them. So to help them out, I gave them a prime Nick Young, prime Stoudemire, and a rookie Brandon Jennings. Shout out Tough Crowd. Shout out Gills Arena. It's funny, 2 of the 3 players I added to Gills Arena, and they still were barely good enough to make the play-in. So let's see. It looks like as it shakes out, they had us going against the Pacers here. Even in the game doesn't even have respect for the Pacers, and they're about to play the Knicks in the conference finals. Yeah, foul. How does Halliburton defend Stoudemire on the layup, man? Like, that is so weak. That's why people don't play 2K. I mean, literally no sense.
Releases. The Hornets go it in. It's Young on the wing.
Ooh, swaggerless, Swaggy P in the building. Nick Young, get to it. Let's see if we can get Nemhard. Dang, what the hell was that? Brandon Jennings will be in later.
One of the best passers in the league.
Now here is Young. Nemhard covering.
Try to get LaMelo a basket.
Young looking it over. Ball. Can't get it to fall.
Man, that is crazy. Missing layups. Missing 2 wide open layups. This is why this Hornets team, I don't know, whatever reason, the talent. Put on that Hornets jersey, not going to play good. That is crazy. Had Amari and LaMelo miss wide open layups. That's why Amari dunks stuff.
Hornets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Ball against Halliburton.
I ain't missing that.
Yeah,
posterized.
Machine out there.
Remarkable
at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Got Mark Williams was the Lakers for a day. They let him go.
David.
Earlier, I spoke with the Pacers head coach. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden
Hell
talents
no,
of LaMelo
I was
Ball.
there.
Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly.
Get off me. Where's my M1 hanging all over me? Hallelujah, Halliburton.
Tightens up for them, guys.
Thank you, David.
With the Hallie.
Miller against Halliburton. Outside Turner. Passes it to Nemhard.
Should have been stolen.
Halliburton with it. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot on.
Get out of here.
And they're 1
How
of
do you
5
re-catch
to
it?
start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow.
Sprint. Dunk. And we are playing on Hall of Fame, baby. Show that at the end of the game if y'all want.
Shot there off the drive.
We're gonna make the playoffs with this one. We were so low in the play, and he had in the bottom of the bracket where he had to win 2 games.
Excellent D there from Ball. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Charlotte.
Here we go.
And Ball.
Hey, get LaMelo on the board. 10-2 run. 10-2 run.
On this run has been fantastic.
We making it look easy.
They've been able to get these good looks.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite
Crash the
player.
glass, play
So
physical on your defensive coach and settings in the timeout for whatever reason it helps.
Those moves into his own book bag.
We're still good. And we are playing with fatigue on, so I will be happy to make subs. Guys won't be able to play 35 minutes. But I feel like with the fatigue, it's a little too much because, like, I'll play this season with the Lakers. What the hell was that? And it's like, dang, LeBron can only play like 25 minutes a game, even though in real life he plays like 30.
Just under 3.5 minutes played.
Here we go.
Slams it in.
Cause he gets tired so quick in the game. It's like the older you are in the game, like it takes you longer to get your energy back and it uses up quicker. So like when LeBron's in, you know, I'm giving him the ball, having him run the offense, having him be involved, you know, and so he's like immediately tired. Like he can play like 3 minutes at a time. It's crazy. He only plays like 25 minutes a game on my Lakers team because playing with fatigue. And even like Luka, who I play a lot, he'll play like 28 minutes. These guys aren't even playing a full 30.
Away with that a few years ago,
They just
but
get
not
so tired.
anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here is Young. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Stoudemire slams it in.
Somebody.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm.
Man, I used to love when Amari was
See
on
how
the
they're
Knicks.
finishing their play.
Before Carmelo came and had a ball hog.
Borderline ridiculous. I mean,
And then he got hurt. It was terrible.
Finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Halliburton. No scoring in this one. Here's Turner.
Say they're gonna make him make that. They're gonna give me that Hall of Fame
Defense made an impact
cheese.
right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with him.
Hall of Fame.
A
Oh,
chance to
I knew they
extend the
could do it
lead
to
to
me.
double digits, but it's no good. Ball finds Miller. Clock at 6. The kick out to Ball.
Ah.
No good on the 3. Pacers.
Dang, I didn't know
trail by
LaMelo's
9.
shot was that quick. See, I don't really play with this
Here's
Hornets team.
Mathurin, and he's fouled
Dang it.
pretty hard on that shot. But
I
he's
played
got the
one
chance
game
to
with
pick
them
up the points
a
of the
few days
ball.
ago,
It's gonna
last
be
week,
on
and that was like
Brandon
the
Miller.
first game I played with them in months.
Battling against the interior of that defense. Nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
Melo's shot is crazy fast. It's like Alex
And the first
Caruso's
one
shot at the
and
Lakers. Since I play with the
NBA
Lakers all the
commissioner
time.
said a while back,
Now,
we wanna find
oh,
ways to
since the
make
Luka
regular
trade,
season more
man.
exciting.
Not
So
Alex
Greg, the
Caruso. What am I
play-in
talking
tournament
about?
certainly
Hillbilly
is done.
Kobe.
In past years, we wouldn't have had 9 versus 10 with
Austin
a shot at
Reeves.
the
I
postseason.
cannot.
Yeah,
I make
you
threes
have
with him
2 extra
sometimes,
teams
but
now
shoot,
vying
not like I
for
could
a
do with
playoff
Luka or
spot.
LeBron.
And it's that winner go home scenario that's ratcheting up the
Let's
interest.
get Williams involved.
You know, you see it a lot in college basketball. The stakes are just so much higher moment to moment.
Give it to
within
him.
a game. The play-in format has led to some epic
Can we
endings.
give
And
it to
Greg, it's similar to
him?
a Game 7 in any series. The one-and-done element raises the intensity for sure, the intrigue. So when a guy does something spectacular, it resonates on a higher scale.
Buck out.
That's
No,
often
Miles
how
Turner.
legends are made.
Back off.
There's Siakam following the bucket by the
Trying to
Hornets.
cut. Tried to cut.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their
Illegal.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen.
See, we get swaggy at threes. It's time for a swag sesh. Take him to swag school.
Refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Stoudemire.
Oh my God,
Williams
that
can't
would
get
be
it
a
to go.
Williams thing to do.
They've
Missed the
been beating him
freaking dunk.
to a lot of those loose balls and
Oh,
rebounds
no.
here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort.
Look at alley-oop.
intensity.
Look at the alley-oop
The ball
scoop.
Doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And here is Ball. Following
Oh.
the three-pointer by Siakam.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball
him
provides
with a
style
two-man.
and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded
Time to
out
get
of
some
Toronto.
subs. Let's get tough
And he
crowd.
came
Tough crowd
into the
university in
league
the game.
an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him
Brandon
into an
Jennings
all-NBA
in.
caliber player.
Green can come in. Stoudemire catch a quick rest. Nurkic in. Nick Young can stay in for a quick minute. Let's see, offense. Oh, we're fine.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Norkic checked in for Mark Williams. Miles Bridges
Oh, I'm
comes
gonna
in
have to
for
switch
Amari
that up.
Stoudemire. Green, he's
Did
checked
not
in
have
for
Nick
Brandon
Young
Miller.
guarding him.
And it's Jennings in for Ball. Mathurin against Young. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Mathurin against Young. And it's Mathurin missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 8-point game. Jennings kicks to Young. Outside Jennings.
Oh my God! I pressed pass 4 times to Brandon Jennings and I never recognized it.
For 3.
He makes that.
Bridges with the board. Charlotte leading by 8. Young finds Nurkic. And here is Bridges, covered by Siakam. And here's Jennings, still yet to score. They kick it out to Green. Over Siakam. Green, no luck.
Ridiculous.
Well, you know he wants that one back.
Messed
more
up there.
often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Nemhard, the pass to Turner.
Get out of here. I was on that the whole time. Oh my God. How you bobble that pass?
That one away with authority.
Nemhard with it. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's Siakam. Great touch on the 16-footer. Siakam.
All right, let me see. Can't have Halliburton. Let's see. Nick Young. Brandon Jennings there. Josh Green. Josh Green can stay on it.
Got his second.
All right, y'all got to do that sometime. That's the trick of the trade to make sure you're not getting exposed on some of these matchups. Switch it around.
Young.
How is that not a foul, man?
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And
they're fouling.
Shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And that one misses. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jarris Walker. He's checked in.
Jesus Christ, man.
Comes in for Pascal Siakam.
I like glitch right back to him and then cause my guy to not run. See, that's that Hall of Fame cheese I've been talking about with the foolishness. Tomfoolery. Like, look at that. They literally heard me talking about it. I threw a pass to somebody.
It was last touched by Jennings.
Wow, that was crazy. I was literally calling out 2K for like the random BS sometimes when you're winning. That just happens to you when you're playing on Hall of Fame. And he literally just threw the ball straight out of bounds when I did a directional pass. And they're right back in the game. Ridiculous.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
McConnell against Jennings. Here's Nurkic, and the layup is good.
I thought he was going to miss that.
And the Hornets lead by 3.
With excellent footwork.
I'll be raising the roof. Nurkic, you suck. I don't even like it.
Well placed.
And you got a layup made on you like that? That is ridiculous, bro.
Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And the foul on Jarris Walker.
Why are they fouling like that?
First foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here we go.
Bridges, deflected by
Oh my God. Bridges, one of the best dunkers in the league. I press up to go with the dunk, and he does a soft layup. This is ridiculous. We gotta get a timeout. As long as you play a Hall of Fame and it's cheesing you too much, take a timeout. Let it get a reset, man. That is ridiculous. Stoudemire gonna play center. 94, keep him out. 92. That is 96. All right, get B-Mill.
Some changes for Charlotte. Stoudemire, he's checked in for
Let's
Nurkic.
open up the court, baby.
Miller in for Green. The Hornets trail. Man with it. Still scoreless.
Why did it pass to
Bridges
him?
finds Stoudemire. Back to Bridges. And it's
I could have dunked it with Stoudemire. He was already there. That's crazy how that worked out.
Just hammers it down.
Come on, let's take care of business.
Halliburton outside. There's the pass to Neesmith. Over Miller. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
First 2 minutes.
Outside, Walker. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Bridges. It's
Why would he do
rebounded by
that
Neesmith.
move? That's not the move I was trying to do at all.
From three-point range in the first quarter. Passes it to McConnell. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Shot from free throw range. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
TJ McConnell came in and changed the game.
Building on that play.
And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 1. Inside. And out of bounds.
This is what I'm talking about, man. He's wide open for an alley-oop, and he throws it 5 feet over his head. How many times have you seen turnovers like that? Ridiculous.
1:04 left here in the first quarter. Halliburton, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No
You know
foul.
what? That's a confidence shaker
Wow.
for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every
Through the
time.
contact.
Man.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. McConnell passes to Neesmith. Driving in. He feeds it to Walker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
God,
They
this is
took a shot
ridiculous,
there,
man.
earned those free throws.
For Indiana, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shots.
That one is off. Some changes for
Out for the
Charlotte.
last few
Green
seconds.
comes in for
I
Miller.
already get
and
2
Ball
fouls.
subbed in for Brandon Jennings.
Want us to make the play
It's
in.
the second from the line. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mark the 2021
about to
rookie
say.
of the year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
Team foul.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed
Want
a
me to
bunch
make none of my
games
free throws
early in
either.
his career, but he is the total package as a point
Come
guard
on
now.
now.
Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor.
Now, here is Halliburton. He had 35 points last game out. Top and inside. He's against Bridges.
Exactly what I didn't want to do.
And it's 9 points for Walker.
Obi Toppin.
Here's Ball. He has 5. To the inside. Stoudemire. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Just want to foul me every time now.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block,
Shooting for Charlotte.
force them to the line.
Amari
Yeah, exactly.
Stoudemire.
Prevent the layup,
At the line for
give them
2.
a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Halliburton for 3.
You ain't making that. I ain't giving you that one.
So far. Hornets on
I'm
top.
about to say what the alley.
Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Comment down below who's your biggest surprise in the playoffs. Is it the Pacers or the Knicks, the East? Who surprised you more? And in the West, everyone kind of figured the Thunder might be there, but I honestly and not many else thought the T-Wolves weren't going to make it. So I thought their team this year was worse than last year's team. But I guess it proved, well, I guess they're about the same. It depends. But yeah, I definitely thought they were worse, so I guess they at least proved me wrong that they're at least the same. So we'll see how that goes. Nick Young is ready to play. Get him back in the game. Josh Green, okay. Stoudemire's at 93. We'll get him a little rest so he could come back in and get Williams some run. And Bridges. Oh, we got Grant Williams. Get some defense out there, baby.
They were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta do the matchups, man. If you're really trying to win, you gotta do this. Green. And then Nick Young, yep. And then they should be fine.
And it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Walker.
No way.
In at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in.
Come on, Swaggy.
Outside ball.
Ain't got you a look yet.
The kick out to Young. Lays it up.
Oh, man, with the tough
Young's
bucket.
got his second basket of
Swagger.
the game.
He got the swagger, Swaggy P.
Comment
Comment down below if you love that Nick Young joined Gil's Arena. I did. I was always a fan of Nick Young. I was actually a real fan of the Wizards back in the day with Gil and Deshaun Stevenson and Caron Butler, Antoine Jameson and Brendan Hayward, excuse me. And then they had Nick Young coming off the bench and JaVale McGee eventually towards the later of their years together, and that was an hilarious, awesome team. Then Gil got hurt and then got in trouble, and it was kind of the end of things. It was fun while it lasted, though. Now we got him on Gil's Arena.
Indiana moving the ball around.
This crowd is quiet, man. It's a 3-point game.
McConnell against Ball.
Trying to make the play in.
6 on the shot clock. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Good. And McConnell.
What do you know in there? I was right there.
Turner's got his first basket of the night. Young left side. Ball surveying the defense. To the paint. Here's Williams.
There you go, Williams.
By Williams.
And the more experienced Ball gets, the more confident he gets in those situations. Great execution.
Pacers trail by 3. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Takes it from 10, and that one drops. Nembhard's got his third basket of
Who
the
do you
night
think
right
he
there.
is?
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And Young kicks to Ball. Pacers
Oh my
with the
God.
rebound.
That was ridiculous.
Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle.
Man, they're gonna
2
give him
free
that.
throws coming up.
How many wide open layups have my guys missed, man?
2019,
Ball don't lie.
Siakam Park has been a sure thing on offense.
Well,
That's
you know what you want to get
crazy.
from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Williams dishes to Williams.
Oh my God.
Turner
This is why the
against
Lakers
Williams.
reduced the
Good work
trade.
defensively by Turner.
Couldn't even move. I don't know what kind of
Here's
glitch
Siakam.
that was.
And Siakam.
And then he gets posterized.
Those
Ridiculous.
are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without
About to
much
go
effort.
back to the bench.
Ball, the pass to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Young in the corner. And once
Come
again,
on,
off the
man.
mark by
How was that
Charlotte.
late?
Indiana leading. And he dunks it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire
He's
up
coming out
right
the game,
there.
man. He's getting
Everybody
abused.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive
They do
approach.
better than
guys.
that.
And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Let's see what we can
Showing
do.
almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Stoudemire, he's checked in for Mark Williams. Miller comes in for Green. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Young. And it's Jennings in for Ball. Jennings passes to Stoudemire. And Stoudemire slams
Keep it simple.
An aggressive
Trying to
move
foul
and
the whole way.
fantastic
Let's get some
finish.
dunks on him.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the whistle blows
Let's
on a
go.
court violation. He went over and back. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And foul.
Come
on
on
the shot.
now.
He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Yeah, Stoudemire really one of the deadliest big men in the game. His combination of power
Taking 2
and
shots.
speed and finishing, wow, unique.
And both free throws.
Let's
good
go,
for
baby.
Stoudemire.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Time to get loud.
Let's see. Bridges at 94. We'll keep him out. 97. Try this. Let's go super fast.
Josh Green's checked in for Grant Williams.
Josh Green.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Pass to Nembhard. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, 11 feet away, and that one hits back iron. The Hornets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Mann passes to Stoudemire.
Let's go, baby.
Stoudemire.
He's the big
Stoudemire's
man.
got 12 in the game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Siakam against Miller. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get them. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing
Of course.
the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews.
Time to get in the game, Miles.
Involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands
For a
as
second.
it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in
go.
to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell.
I'm about to say, get him
Foul
out the
number 2 for
game.
him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Turner against Stoudemire.
Let's
Shooting
go,
foul
baby.
As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Tough play that time by Stoudemire, taking the hit, but staying right with it and still getting the shot off.
A free throw good, Stoudemire.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One
Let's
way
go,
to protect
baby.
the lead, knock down those free
How's that
throws,
late?
and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
Missed a bunch at the
McConnell
beginning.
against Jennings. And the call on the shot.
That was not a foul, man. What are these ticky-tack calls? Who do they think they are?
And a breakdown here.
Shea or
guys. The
Jalen
hustle
Brunson?
starts for
They said if Shea and
Give them
Brunson make
credit
it
for
to
their
the
defense here at the
NBA
early
Finals,
stage.
we'll be just
They've
we'll just
shown
watch a free throw
tremendous
competition.
anticipation on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
It's tipped.
My
Turner
God,
with the
man.
steal. Here's McConnell. Here's Matherin. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on
Ain't no
defense.
way, man.
More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play.
Here's another turnover by the Hornets.
Indiana ball.
How is that? Oh my God, man, that didn't even make sense. He threw it out of bounds. Glitch in the game.
Outside Matherin. The Hornets pull it in. Stoudemire's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Stolen by McConnell. Oh, and here comes Matherin all alone. No good that time. Stoudemire with the defensive effort. Green dishes to Williams. Back to Green. Out to the right wing. Stoudemire in the post. Covered by Siakam.
God dang, they don't want him to be great.
Inflicts so much damage, and it's why he gets fouled so often.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Well, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and
Makes
it's paying
sense.
off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Neesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. And the shot goes in. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
For Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Man finds Green. Back to Man. To the middle. Here's Jennings. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Tough crowd may making them tough buckets today.
Now, Nembhard. He's got 9. Pass to Siakam. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Man with it. And it's McConnell with the rebound. It's stolen. Man passes to Green. And that
Thank
one
you,
drops for
Jesus.
Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Neesmith. Back to McConnell. Passes to Neesmith from the arc. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Green passes to Stoudemire. Makes the
Thank
bucket.
you,
Now
man.
he's got
Get
5
off
field
me.
goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Josh
You know,
Green.
throughout
Franchise.
this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Pass to Nembhard. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Stoudemire's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best
That was
shot
ridiculous.
blockers
That didn't
year
even make
in
sense.
And year out.
6 to shoot. Green passes to Stoudemire.
Block that.
And the jam by Stoudemire.
Assisted by
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Ha!
Pacers trail by 4. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going
Here
to
we go.
continue to add to that shot
Amari
block total.
Stoudemire.
Stoudemire is such an explosive scorer at his position.
Let's go, baby. You didn't know you were getting a
Now,
Stoudemire
here's
Classic
McConnell.
game.
His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Siakam outside. Misses from short range. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-7 run. Jennings kicks to Stoudemire.
Why is that not a foul?
And the rebound.
the hell
goes
was
to the
that?
Pacers.
Why didn't I go around him?
McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Neesmith. A 3-ball. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the Hornets call time here.
And team strategy.
Get him out. Just kill all his energy.
One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Roll with that.
Some changes for Indiana. Walker's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Mark Williams is checked in for Stoudemire. Miles Bridges comes in for Grant Williams. Young's checked in for Green.
There you go, Melo.
It's ball in for Trey Mann.
Balls in your
Ball
face.
exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Pacers trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Toppin passes to Nembhard. Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. They say
It's our ball, man. Come on.
Here's Toppin. Still without a basket. Bridges with the steal. And here is Ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
That's not who I was lobbing it to.
Not to be. Good play defensively.
Come on now.
2 minutes
Halliburton
remaining.
for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Jennings with the drive.
There you
and
go,
he lays it
BJ.
straight in. And the Hornets lead by 7.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Halliburton with it. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points.
Why is he on him? That didn't make no
So much
sense.
fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Walker.
Ah.
Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Young. And the
Let's go.
is good. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been
way that
clearly
should've
the
went
better
in.
team.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back.
Tough crowd.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Look at that.
And how
Bow.
about the footwork? Check out those
Brandon Jennings had
moves
some
in the
a little bit of
post and
dunks
in
back in the day when he was young.
to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out
flopping.
special, Clark. And you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90
There we
shooting
go.
splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Now the pass to Toppin. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Walker.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points.
Outside, Ball. The kick out to Young. It's good.
Oh,
The assist that time from
Swaggy.
Ball. Ball's got
Swaggy
his
getting in
5th
his
assist in this
baggy.
one.
Let's go. 10-point
We reach
lead.
the end of the first half of play.
Going into the
Hornets
half.
lead by 10. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse. You're
Stoudemire
watching
held up the team while we were struggling. And then Ball and Nick Young came back to Give it to him.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille, Amari Stoudemire taking care of business.
Taking over, baby.
He had 21 points, 3 block shots, and 2 assists. Shaq, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison, playing for one another. Love to watch this brand. It's a whole other half. So excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is
They're getting out hustled, baby.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take...
All right, let me check my lineup. Who we gonna have for the second half? 95. All right, Nick Young, go back to your normal position. Stoudemire at 92. He can stay on the bench for a minute. He's a little overworked. Give Miles a run. We'll start off with Nurkic. And then second half, stay out of foul trouble.
Everyone, glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. Amari Stoudemire having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, with the double-double in hand.
It's crazy in real life. You know, that's what I'm saying about the fatigue not being right. Everyone should be at 100 after halftime, but some dudes are still tired. Why are you leaving them open?
And he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
On the court for the Hornets. A bit forward, it's Miller and Bridges. Nick Young is out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Nurkic in at the center filling out the middle. Miller dishes to Bridges. Terrific.
There you go, Bridges.
Nice finish. Solid play all around.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely.
Let's go. Don't be scared.
Come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
Ball finds Young. Back to Ball. Back to Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shot.
This is only his first.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him.
He said the buttered biscuits.
And so Young nails them both.
Detroit Pistons.
Second half just getting started. About a minute play. Pacers trail by 11.
What are they smoking?
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. And here is Siakam. The shot by Turner, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
Here we go.
Off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually
trying to hold my dog B. Miller back.
To be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Bridges against Siakam. And foul on the shot.
Hell no, that ain't no foul.
That's on Miles Bridges.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Charlotte leading by 11. It's deflected.
What kind of shit is that? It was already past him. I hate how someone was good with the steal that they just do that all the
Pass to
time.
Mathurin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Ball. And he
Yeah,
could
give me
not
two.
get one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
You know, with LaMelo, you really have a one-man offense. I mean, there's not much he can't do on this end of the court.
Ball hits
Let's
him.
go, baby.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Top of the key, Siakam. 6 to shoot. Nembhard with it. He's against Miller. Offensive rebound. Great
Oh, no.
D that time from Nurkic.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Oh, where's my foul? That's supposed to be 3.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a 10-point game. Siakam against Bridges. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Now Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from
Come on, guys.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in
Thank
the
you.
perimeter defense.
3.
Took advantage of it.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight
go.
reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for
How you let
Andrew
him make
Nembhard.
that?
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that
Here we
play.
go.
Ball. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ball
Tried to
against
move him
McConnell.
out the small forward.
Driving inside. Lays it up
Oh,
and
my
feeds it
God.
in. McConnell's got 8 points.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Pacers.
How do you
pull
not
in.
make that?
Now Halliburton. 6 points for him. Great look, but off the mark. Miller surveying the floor. And he
About
drops
to
it
say,
in from
man.
the low post.
My dog some
He's got
respect.
8.
And this is what you like
4 for 4.
about Miller. He has
He
great
missed the
range
shot. He ain't
from
got to just
three,
ain't got to
but
play
he
that
can
much.
also make tough shots in traffic.
Got a piece of it.
He goes
Young
swag.
with the steal. A fast break now for Charlotte. And oh boy.
Let's go,
Take
4,
there, but he gets the
baby.
call and will shoot 2.
You gotta
And if
get
they
out the
continue,
game.
Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care
Yeah.
of business, fellas.
Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. And that's good as he hits both of his
He is
shots.
still in the game. We found him out, chat. We is found
Pacers trail by
Halliburton
11.
out. We'll say hallelujah when Halliburton's out.
Now, here's McConnell. 8 points for him. Halliburton for 3. And the rebound by Nurkic.
It's almost like he's trying
No,
to make
bad
things
pass.
hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down.
Oh,
Try to
come
get
on.
some
I was
easy-
trying to draw that foul. They didn't want to
Indiana's
give it
gotten
to
the
him.
three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah. About as
Oh,
ugly as you can have, you're
swaggy.
right.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Siakam passes to Jackson. Outside Mathurin. Driving to the basket. And they will get the basket
jumped
here
too early.
as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late.
See if we
and
can get Miller a
catches it
shot.
on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
McConnell against Ball. Out to Miller. Fires for 3. The Pacers pull it in.
Look
Matherin's
good
got
the
his
whole
fourth
way,
rebound with
man.
that last one here tonight. Halliburton outside. Over Young. Halliburton, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Come on.
Pacers trail by 11.
Subs. Probably don't have any energy.
Shot from 12. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Brandon Jennings at a 92. Nick Young at a 86. Let's get Trey Mann in there. Green. Williams at 100.
Toppin's checked in for the Pacers.
Obi Toppin.
Just gonna have to wait.
Charlotte leading by 11. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiast.
Oh my God, I literally waited, man. That's a flop.
To really
I hate that.
his entire team.
And Indiana making a change here. Neesmith is checked in. Pacers have gone 6 of 14
Amari in
since
it a little
halftime.
bit. Get him a little more rest.
The 11-footer, and it's Mathurin missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
How do you keep missing layups, man? They act like T.J. McConnell's like prime Tony Allen.
At the center of it.
Of course, he makes it.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
So he's gonna flop again.
Kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive.
There you go. Try to get it. Josh Green hit the wrong button.
Good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim. No wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Bounce pass, Mathurin. And stolen by Jennings.
Let's go to crowd.
And here's Green. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside Jennings. Williams inside the line. And it's McConnell with the rebound. McConnell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A 3. Rebound by Williams.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Mann. He's covered by McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, Jennings. Defended by Mathurin.
Let's go.
Shots good by Williams.
Assist goes to.
Trying to cover everything.
Nice assist by Jennings.
McConnell passes to Toppin. And he banks in the lane.
Come on now.
Toppin's got his second basket.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
Into the lane. Williams
Oh.
free.
The dude just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's
a foul the
reason,
whole time they're
GA,
trying to
the
hold me
lead
back.
is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Jackson. It's rebounded by Shaw.
Go.
Green kicks to Jennings. Good. And it's Green
Ooh, he's
picking up
on
the assist.
fire.
Green's
BB.
got 3 assists
Hit him with the
now in this one.
Barbosa, baby.
Unwilling to let up even for
Shout out to
a
Leandro
moment. That's his
Barbosa,
killer
former
instinct.
6th man of the
Just
year.
hitting the flank.
Yeah,
And I was
he
there.
doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming in attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Hornets leading by 12. Here's Mann.
God dang.
McConnell with the rebound.
No foul on that.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Matherin against Williams. They get a hand on it. Here's Green. The Pacers.
How you missed that?
McConnell's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Matherin. The tray. Rebound by Williams.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Jackson against Williams. It's back to Jennings. Stolen by Jackson.
That was stupid.
And here they come. Here's Neesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Hornets shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Man passes to Williams. Outside Jennings. Man in the corner. Kept alive. Here's Williams. And it lands.
Ah, dang.
The ball. Williams has got 12 in the game. And the Pacers call time here. And what stands out most mark about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebound.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
Kogi out there. Curry some playing time. Seth Curry, not Steph.
Walker's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Bennett Matherin. And then for Charlotte, Stoudemire's checked in for Mark Williams. Okogie comes in for Williams. And Curry subbed in for Trey Mann. Toppin finds McConnell. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Toppin can't get it to go.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
To the left wing. Stoudemire against Walker. It's rebounded by
Come on
Indiana.
now.
It's Nembhard on the wing. 12 points for him. The kick out to Walker. And the 3 off target. Charlotte leading by 14. Jennings dishes to Green. It's back to Jennings. They kick it out to Green. The shot's
Let's
good.
go, baby.
Jennings. Green's got 5
Too
points
slow.
so far.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
McConnell passes to Nembhard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Boo your team. Boo them.
By 14. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks for joining us for this fourth quarter of this play-in game.
Probably take the time out a little bit.
Here's Jennings. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Toppin in at the small forward spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Rocket 6. Here's Stoudemire on the money with the shot from the
Go, baby.
Stoudemire's got 23.
Yeah, I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
Here's Nembhard. It's Turner high post. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Hornets leading by 14. To the paint.
Too slow.
Slams it in.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
to the hoop. Let's go. A shot by Turner, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Turner with the steal. Here's Tucker. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for 1 point at the line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done.
Ridiculous.
Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, you'll get the bucket too.
Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
I can only imagine how
Let's go.
be able to play in the NBA with your brother.
Can't play out here.
It's a dream come true for anybody
Tough
to
crowd.
get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Benedict Catherine, he's checked in for Toppin.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Halliburton, and finished off by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that
Matt Halliburton.
Goes it up high, and Stoudemire slams it in.
You know, the connection Stoudemire has with his teammates.
Stevie Wonder's on.
Really special and simpatico.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Halliburton, and the rejection by
Get
Stoudemire.
the hell out of here.
They get it back, and he's able to get
I'm
it
gonna
back.
have time to actually jump. I'll let you get a free one.
And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Green inside, and it's
Baptized City.
Effort and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
just a little under 2.5 minutes of pass now here in the fourth. Knocked away. Pimard, the pass to Catherine. Halliburton outside. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter. Charlotte leading by 13. Here's Curry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you know, Seth Curry has that shooter's mentality which makes defenses uncomfortable. And that's part of how he gets these calls. Here in the second half, the free throw shooting percentage has definitely improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
I missed no free throws with Curry, that's for sure.
Down at the line.
Took his time out after the last stop.
Things tend to happen.
And there's the call on Curry.
What?
First foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Turner.
Get that out of here.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Synced it.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Siakam, right side, out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Let's go.
Hornets leading by 15. And the Hornets call time here.
Some subs. Sub it up.
Here comes your Indiana pacemaker. Give it up for him.
Williams in. Bridges in. Got 100. Big Young in. I'll leave him out just a smidge longer.
So, whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And let's head over to the sideline.
A bit of the next head ball.
Hey guys, during the break, listen then with Charles Lee and his team. Now he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's
Come on
great.
now.
Love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. I think they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Big Grant, their own miss. Shot's good by Turner.
He trash Williams.
Ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Halliburton outside. Back to Mathurin.
Slow
Layup for
ass.
2. 12 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
He gets that one.
Let's go, Trey
The
Man.
Hornets lead by 15.
And
We're gonna have to hit you with the man's
that
jam.
are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Shots
Cooked him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Halliburton.
The hell out of here.
With the block. On the wing, Miller. Back to Young. The offensive rebound. Hits the layup into the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work
You
all
see
the
that?
way
What
around.
that was at?
Here's Miller.
Get off me.
Makes it off the glass. Miller's got 4 this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
The pass to Nemo. Traps in the tray.
Come on now.
Nemo's got 9 points here in the second half.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
On the wing, man. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Nemhard grabs the
Please
ball.
not get your own rebound. It's right there.
16, and there's the call on Mark Williams. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Charlotte making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Lobbed up there for Mathurin. Shots good by
Oh my
Siakam.
God, Williams. What are you in the game
Positive
for?
force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Count the basket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Passes it to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Halliburton. No good with the triple.
Let's go.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
The ball
No
goes
foul.
out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. So it's the Hornets now. Keeps it alive. And Williams is
How you not
right
miss it?
there.
I mean, how you not make that?
Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nemhard. Off target from three-point range. Charlotte leading by 18. There's the lob to Bridges. Halliburton with the steal. Nemhard with it. Now guarded by Ball. Nemhard the pass to Siakam. To the inside. Halliburton. And Bridges with the block. Williams finds Miller. Down low. Here's Ball. And it's Miller in the corner. Pass the ball. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the
Come on now.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
That's good from Ball. Stoudemire, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the strike. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 19. Mathurin passes to Turner. Hornets with the rebound. Stoudemire's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And
Boom!
Boy, he got up with
Get
much
dunked on
ease
Halliburton.
right there. Young showing off that 40-inch max vertical.
Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Didn't know Swaggy had vertical like that.
Kicks to Turner.
God.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. Charlotte leading by 21. Bridges dishes to Young. For 3. Young. Young on the follow.
He's there. He's everywhere.
2 points.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Timeout
Just
call
killing them.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers,
We don't even
guys.
need these
I mean,
guys
they
in the
are
game
being
anymore.
taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Amani.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Halliburton with the button.
First hit of the half,
What a hater.
second of the game. Can he heat up?
Halliburton against Jennings. Stoudemire outside. Tries again, and Stoudemire
He's dunked
slams
on.
it in.
Nothing
Trying to mess with me.
soft about the put back there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
It's Nembhard on the wing, guarded by Kerr. And there's the pass to Halliburton. They get it back. Turner. They shoot again. Kerr says.
Why do they have...
Pays off as they finally hit a shot. Turner's got 8 points in the quarter.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want
Drop me.
from Turner.
And it's good for 2.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Mathurin against Jennings. And it's Mathurin missing. Charlotte leading by 22. To the paint, Turner with a steal. To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Jennings with the ball. Picked up by Turner. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
Hey, stopping
And their
him.
fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
For Charlotte.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And
Get out of the game.
One that
Oh, going
I think
home.
most will try to
Y'all ain't
forget.
even making the
And with a
playoffs in
victory
this
in this
universe.
playing contest, Greg, they'll edge out the 7th seed and secure their playoff position.
And while this was no cakewalk, things now get even more serious. They'll be matching up with the best teams in their conference from here on out. And one good game won't be enough to make the difference there.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stoudemire.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end.
They're going to play the Knicks.
And went for it.
And they pick up 2.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier.
God dang, no foul on that.
Nembhard with it. Passes it to McConnell. Back to Nembhard. To the inside. And McConnell gets it to go.
McConnell be trying to save him no matter what the score
Runs
is.
him right into the screen and then gets the basket.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's McConnell. And what a huge win for the Charlotte
Kicked
Hornets.
their ass by
And they'll be able to
18.
breathe a huge sigh of relief with their spot in the first round of the playoffs locked up.
This is pretty much a full series wrapped into a single game.
I recorded the first game. For whatever reason, it messed up on Twitch, so I couldn't upload it to a TFTC Gaming on YouTube. Hopefully this recording works. It'll be my custom Hornets team making it into the playoffs. I think as the 8th seed, winning 2 games to make the 8th seed in the play-in tournament. That's how bad they were doing in the East. But looks like they beat who do we beat? I'd have to look, but I know we beat the Pacers this one, beating another team last game. It's still on TFTC or Twitch, but it has no audio. For whatever reason, the audio did not get picked up. But you can see, I forgot off the top of my head who the recording was where it didn't work. But besides that, let's check the box score. Nembhard 7 of 14, 4 of 6 from 3, 18 points. Siakam 6 of 11, 2 for 2. They were shooting the shit out the 3. Mathurin had 14. Halliburton had 13, 2 and 6, 5 of 22 and 2 and 9. Shut his ass down. No Eastern Conference Finals for you this year in this universe. 12, 11, 6, 7, 18. So Turner and Halliburton got shut the F down. TJ McConnell only 24 minutes at 12, 8 and 6. Always impressing. Stoudemire, the man of the show, 35, 16 and 2. 14 to 21, that's decent. Nick Young, 22 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 9 of 14, hit both of his threes. Swaggy. LaMelo Ball, 18 points, 5 assists, 5 of 12. Could be better, 0 of 1 for 3. We'll have to definitely have LaMelo Ball be better if we're going to have a chance in that first round. See, that's what I'm talking about. He only played 22 minutes because how tired he'd get. Williams 14, 15, and 3. He actually did pretty good. Miller had 12 points, 6 and 9. He was in foul trouble. I usually can play pretty good with him, so I know he's going to step it up in the playoffs. Brennan Jennings 6, but he did have 9 assists, 7 turnovers. Man, they're fouling my dog. And then Trey Mann with some buckets at the end of the game. I might have to actually use him more. Bridges, not that much, man. It's kind of how the game went. So hopefully Curry had 2 points and he had nothing. Just some bodies on the floor. But yeah, check us out, TFTC Gaming on YouTube, Tales from the Crib on Twitch if you want to see us play live. TFTC Gaming is all the replays. We also did a reaction video here on TFTC Gaming to the GTA trailer 2. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out my co-host and all of his wrestling games. He's playing with 2K25 wrestling or whatever it's called, doing all the crazy matchups that everyone's asking him to see. I'm going to do next gen my player. I'll play that on my Series X. I got the all-white digital one. I just like the regular season mode better on the Xbox One version. That's why I'm finishing this one. But I will be playing my player on next gen. And I got a couple other games I got to play. My backlog is crazy, but we're going to get back to gaming. I still got to get back on Warhammer 40K And eventually, I gotta get the Dragon Ball Z game. But I told myself I'm not gonna, buy more and more games unless I finish some of these other ones. So hopefully we'll get start knocking these games out, and then we'll get some new, even more games. But thanks for rocking with me, Chico Grande, Chico 2 times. We'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in.